understanding the mind and the beginning of peace. The mind is the greatest mystery of life. It constantly flows with thoughts and emotions, never staying still. Most people believe that controlling the mind, forcing it to change, or suppressing it is the path to peace. But in reality, trying to control the mind only makes it more restless. True peace begins with understanding the mind, observing it without struggle, and accepting its nature. The mind produces thoughts continuously. Sometimes these thoughts arise from happiness, other times from discomfort or fear. Thinking and feeling are natural processes. The key to calming the mind is not to resist it, but to watch and experience it without interference. The more effort is put into stopping thoughts, the more turbulent the mind becomes. One of the simplest ways to bring calm is to cultivate the witness consciousness. Thoughts, emotions, and memories arise naturally, and they should be observed without identification. When anger arises, it can be seen as anger happening without labeling oneself as "I am angry." This subtle shift in perspective is the first seed of inner calm. The mind often gets trapped in the past or the future. It replays past events repeatedly or worries incessantly about what may come. Real peace is only possible in the present moment. Thoughts about the past or future are illusions. Fully experiencing the present moment, simply noticing what is happening now, allows the mind to move naturally toward stillness. Focusing on the breath is another powerful way to anchor the mind in the present. Feeling each inhale and exhale deeply and naturally draws attention away from mental turbulence. Breathing in this attentive way brings a sense of calm and deepens the experience of being alive. Over time, the mind naturally becomes more stable and the clarity of inner experience grows. Inner calm emerges when thoughts and emotions are met with equanimity. Neither suppressing them nor identifying with them creates peace. Simply noticing what is arising without attachment or aversion allows the mind to balance itself effortlessly. Stability and tranquility emerge naturally from this impartial observation. The greatest obstacles to peace are attachment and resistance. Attempts to hold on to pleasure or avoid discomfort only create inner conflict. Accepting life as it is, without clinging to expectations, allows each moment to be experienced fully. Embracing reality as it unfolds, without judgment or preference, brings the first real taste of inner calm. Peace is not achieved by teaching the mind or forcing it to behave differently. Thoughts arise on their own and fade on their own. When they are observed without interference, the mind gradually becomes quiet and composed. This kind of peace is lasting because it is not dependent on external techniques, accomplishments, or forced practices. Fear and anxiety are major sources of mental unrest. These feelings arise from dwelling in the past or imagining the future. True calm emerges when attention is fully in the present. Anxiety arises when the mind identifies with outcomes or circumstances rather than remaining aware of the moment as it is. Being fully present and simply noticing experiences as they occur naturally reduces fear and tension. Even in daily life, there are practical ways to cultivate inner calm, harmonizing with nature, breathing deeply and mindfully, observing experiences without judgment, and fully inhabiting the present moment all bring stability and tranquility to the mind. When the mind is calm, decisions become clearer, emotions deepen, and relationships become balanced. The ultimate aspect of mental peace is observing oneself without identification with the mind. Thoughts, feelings, and circumstances unfold, yet you remain the silent observer, untouched and free. From this perspective, the mind naturally gains freedom and inner peace emerges effortlessly. By understanding the nature of the mind, observing it without judgment, and fully experiencing the present, peace is no longer something to pursue, it becomes the natural state of being. Calmness arises not from controlling the mind, but from letting it reveal itself while maintaining a clear and unobstructed awareness. The mind is like a river, constantly flowing, sometimes calm, sometimes turbulent. Most attempts to control it or stop its flow only increase the turbulence. True stillness comes not from controlling the mind, but from watching it unfold naturally. By simply observing the rise and fall of thoughts, a person begins to notice the difference between the mind and the awareness behind it. Awareness is not the thoughts themselves, it is the silent space in which all thoughts appear and disappear.